Hey guys, Dante and Joni here. Just got back from a long day, and what I want to talk about in this part of my blog post, um, keeping a level head. I think that's important in business and in life. Um, and a little bit of story time. I In the daytime I work in my father's repair shop. He owns his own repair shop, has been for about 30 years. If you're in San Jose, California, I suggest you check it out. Um, in my opinion, and I'm biased, but I'm not being biased because I'm very honest, and I'm very honest about my relationship with my father. He is the last honest mechanic. I mean, I'm sure there's some out there, but there's a lot of mechanics that all these 20-minute oil changes or I mean $20 oil changes and shit like that. You're not going to find anything half-assed in my father's shop. But I feel like I'm rambling about my father's shop. This is not what this is about. This is about patience, and this is about keeping a level head. So, really what I wanted to focus on is if a problem arises, like it did today in my father's shop. In my opinion, he kind of overreacted. Yes, I was making a mistake. Did he handle it the best of ways? In my opinion, no. But we all handle our situations differently. Really, what we need to do what we need to do is keep a level head, and that's what this post is all about. And it's all about, if a problem arises, there is no worse thing than freaking the fuck out about it, especially when we let emotions control the situation. It comes up with my mother a lot when she has shit that she has to handle. Um, Bills and shit that comes up, whatever happens in her life. I won't speak about it because it's not my life. She tends to break down, tends to tear up a little bit and let that consume her, and that's when you let the tears start and when you let the fear set in, that's all it's going to be about. Is, oh my god, this is going to happen to me, and there's nothing I can do about it. It's just gonna happen to me. But what it really does is it freezes you. It freezes you, and it's like a deer in the headlights, and it's shitty because what you want to do is focus so hard on on that natural on that natural ability to freak out and shut down. But really, what you should do is realize that this shitty thing is gonna happen to you, and that you have no fucking control over it. If you do have control over it, you should do everything you possibly can to avoid it. However, if you don't have control on it, what is that doing for you? What is that, little tidbit of fear gonna do to improve the situation? Absolutely nothing. And instead, it's gonna hinder your life in so many ways because you're focusing on all these negative things rather than saying this is gonna happen, nothing I can do, moving on to positive things. And let me tell you, it is such a better way to live your life if you can do it, and it's a lot easier for me to say it than it is for me to do it. I've been very good about it. Um, some people will even call you apathetic, like, oh, well, you have no emotion. It's realizing that you are a realistic person. This is gonna happen. There's nothing I can do about it. Let's move on. Let's focus on something else. If there's something I can do better with my time, then freak the fuck out about this thing. It's gonna happen. There's a timer in the back of my head that it's an hour. But in that hour, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna fucking sit there and freak the fuck out? No. I'm gonna fill that hour with good things, whether it be reading a book, whether it be hanging out with people that benefit my life in either a personal development way or a professional way. Um, so many things you can do to better your time rather than just going crazy about your situation. It doesn't benefit you in any way, and I really stress the need of having some patience, cooling the fuck down, and if you need to, remove yourself from the situation. Come back with a clear head. Go have a cigarette. Have a glass of wine. Take a couple deep breaths. Whatever your vices, I suggest you do that. um, Anyways, this is Dante and Joni signing off. Patience and calming down. Last little tidbits. If you haven't signed up for Wake Up Now, I suggest you do. Um, really just improved my life in so many ways. Debt was a really big thing for me, and just managing my finances. God, I remember when I was a little kid, and the one thing I think about, I burped. Excuse me. The one thing I think about, and if you do this, if you if you smoke weed like I used to, think about how many dub sacks you bought in high school. Like add them up. It's got to be about 3 weeks, something like that. Three, maybe 10 sacks, maybe four, maybe during the weekend. You bought fucking an eighth. I don't fucking know. But people spend a lot of money on weed, and people get money and then they spend it immediately, so they don't really think they accumulate a lot. Trust me, you think about that fact. You think about how much weed you bought in high school. It's fucking astounding. Like, and it kind of just brings me back. Like, fuck, I spent a lot of money. But I'm kind of going off topic, and what I really wanted to focus on was I never was good at saving money, and I think now I am. Now that I can see it in front of me and see, the red areas, the green areas, and everything in between. It's really opened my life. So, and that's one small thing to wake up now. It's just the thing that impresses me. A lot of people do it for the vacations. A lot of people do it for TaxBot. Tax deduction at the end of the year, which is brilliant software also. And a lot of people, a lot of people complain about it because TaxBot is more than your average your average bear's software, and it's true, but it's Wake Up Now. It's not TaxBot, and what you need to realize is that you're paying money for all of the services. You're not just paying for TaxBot. If you just want TaxBot, we'll figure a solution out where it's actually cost efficient for you. Anyways, don't wait. Wake up now. Sign up. There will be a link to my blog with just a general overview of what the company is, and you can read some of my blogs. This one included. Anyways, have a good night, guys. I'm gonna post this and then get back to work. Peace.